With lockdown in full effect and no comedy clubs or bars to perform in, comedians have turned to the internet to reach their audiences. Twitch set an all-time record of 22.7 million daily users since the UK lockdown. This was a rise of 10%, whilst YouTube had a 15% rise during the same period. This can be seen as a huge win for streaming platforms, but what do the comedians think about performing online versus performing live?
And I'm finding it quite interesting experimenting with all the, the things we can do online. Kind of feel like I want to talk a little bit about the coronavirus, but I also want to not talk about it. I want to give people an escape from it. If you're doing comedy, I think especially having an audience laughing will push the comedy onwards. It's much nicer as a comedian to have an audience and have that immediate feedback.
I don't like performing online. I'm not even going to lie to you. It's actually it's a bit weird because like right now I'm talking to you, but you can only see me chest up. I'm actually in my pajamas. So it's a very weird concept. It's really, really different, but there's absolutely no comparison between doing live stuff and then doing like online stuff. If I had a choice between traveling, let's say 200 miles for a live show or staying at home and doing it over Zoom or whatever, I would travel 200 miles to do a live show. And I think as an audience member as well, because I've got a lot of friends who watch comedy. A lot of them have said it's not worth paying. They believe, everybody's different, but they don't believe it's worth paying to watch comedy on Zoom, for example.
On the 29th of July, Ola performed at the UK's first ever live comedy performance since lockdown at the Frog and Bucket in Manchester. How was this experience, Ola?
I think it was done really well. People were socially distanced. They changed mics, so none of us used the same mic, and they would like sanitize everything. Table service, the way it's like everything was done so well that even and I work in a hospital, and I felt like I would feel more safe in a comedy club than I would in a hospital. Let's put it that way. If they stick to these kind of policies and regulations, that it should be fine. But yeah, I thought it was a huge success.